Head on over to Anime Express for exclusive anime merch and use code Daffy10 at checkout for 10% off your next purchase. Thank you to Anime Express for sponsoring this video. Yes, everybody, we are back with some more Jujutsu Kaisen content. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a very big special announcement. I have merch and I'll play. I do have merch though, please go buy it. No, but actually there will be a very big announcement slash teaser for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, aka the Culling Games, on December 21st of 2024, of this year, rather. Now, there's a couple different things I wanted to discuss with this really briefly. Number one, Mappa does not give a fuck about that Chainsaw Man movie. Bro, it's been what, over a year since we got that first teaser for that Chainsaw Man movie, and we don't know shit. Like, we don't know how, like, what animators they got on this. We don't know, like, who's the new director. Do we even know who the new director is for the Chainsaw Man movie? I have no idea. I have not heard of anything. Bro, if Mappa released that movie like this past year, we would have been having Chainsaw Man Season 2 coming out maybe late next year. Can you imagine that? Bro, can you imagine Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man running at the same time? Holy shit, it would never happen. It's not gonna happen. That studio is not that big. But it could happen though. It could happen. I can summon the Super Namekian Dragon Balls or something and, you know, have Purunga work some magic, give me a new timeline or something. That'd be crazy. But second thing is, as far as this announcement goes, I'm assuming that we're probably gonna get a trailer maybe at the beginning of the year. Now, as far as promotional material for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, they really started hammering it home around the same time. They really started pushing a lot of stuff near the end of 2022 and early 2023. I believe we got one of the first trailers around March or May for Hidden Inventory. I had to check my videos on all that. And then obviously Shibuya got its very own trailer as well with, you know, how long that arc was and everything like that. But if I definitely had to make a guess as to when Season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen would come around, I would probably say maybe September to possibly, the earliest I could see would maybe be May. I can't see anything earlier than May for them to get started. Now, allegedly production has already started. I don't know how true that is because obviously we know that marketing takes a long time, you know, scripts got to get approved and all this kind of stuff, but the animators, unfortunately, they get the short end of the stick. And so we had so many people coming out last year as well as this year talking about how horrendous Season 2 production was, especially compared to Season 1. Season 1 was pretty bad, but then Season 2 was infinitely worse. I mean, a 12-minute cut of Mahoraga vs. Sukuna just straight up wasn't in the episode. And then you got folks like Vincent Chansgard, and there's a lovely young woman on YouTube, I forget what her name was, but she animated a lot on the Nobara episode, and she had to animate like 24 frames in a day, like just absolute craziness. So do I think that Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 will repeat those same mistakes? Unfortunately, unless there's a very large unionization that's gonna happen over at MAPPA, which I doubt. I think we won't have a similar thing. Now, it might be a little easier because I don't believe Vinland Saga Season 3 is being worked on at the moment. Now, Hell's Paradise Season 2 is being worked on at the moment, but I clearly don't think it's the same team as Jujutsu Kaisen. A lot of people complained about Hell's Paradise's animation. To me, it looked fine. I have yet to finish it. It's just something about the story that just didn't grip me. I just didn't really feel any two ways about it. But from what I remember the animation looking decent at least, so we will see. But I don't, Vinland Saga is not going to be animated for a very long time. I mean, hell, what was it, 5-6 years it took from Season 1 to Season 2? Maybe 4, I don't remember off the top of my head. But as far as length goes, I'm assuming that Season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be around the same, probably 22 to 24 episodes in length, I would have to imagine. Now, as far as the stopping point goes, if we were to go off of what happened this past season and the season before that, there were about 70-ish chapters themselves. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have merch. Go purchase it right now. It's not going to be available forever. Go purchase it right now. Go in the link description below. Go to whatever the link URL says. I don't remember. And go hit first drop at your checkout for a limited percentage off of your next purchase. If you don't like that, go make sure you go to animeexpress.com/ not even a slash. It's next checkout. Just hit my code, man. Just give me your money. The Daffy10 DAFFY10 for 10% 10% off your next purchase, man. AnimeExpress.com. Okay, bye. Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen ended right before hidden inventory, which is around chapter 64, and then season 2 ended around chapter 136, right before Noya, the other Zenin clan members, were introduced. So if we were to technically go off of what would happen 70 to 72-ish chapters after that, we would arrive at the Kinjaku and Yuki conclusion to their fight. And I don't think that that would be necessarily a good place to end it. You could obviously do a teaser, sure, and you could maybe make the episode an hour or something like that, but I don't, that just seems, it doesn't seem very cohesive. It has much of a sting or a punch. I mean, people don't really care about Tengen that much. Now, what a lot of people have said is that maybe the story of season 3 could end where Sukuna takes possession of Megami's body. I think that's way more viable, and I definitely could see that being the case, considering the fact that the Culling game is mostly fights. There are fights up and down that thing all day long. So that's going to condense the amount of episodes that it's going to be needed. Well, I say that, but then we can also have some things extended as well. I mean, Mahoraga versus Sukuna was a chapter and a half, and that was basically an episode to itself. So we would see. I'm not entirely sure. Now, it could also add some anime original stuff as well, so the people have been asking for. Gege, I'm hoping, takes the Tite Kubo approach and actually adds on, is way more hands-on with the anime. It has a chance to add on some things that he didn't have before. With Tite Kubo, he has some things with Squad Zero, and even some major changes with the Uryu fight versus Ichigo fight that just happened. Bleach. I would definitely want to see some changes between how America interacts with Kinjaku. I would definitely like to see that. I want to see how the soldiers, proceed to charge in and storm Japan, and how they encounter all these other cursed spirits. I want to see the gang beat them down because they got off screen. Now, obviously, are the soldiers going to pose a threat to any of the main cast members? No, obviously, but it's cool. I want to see it. There are definitely some things they could add in there to spice it up, add to that, and just give Gege a chance to harp on some things he had a chance to do before. I think that'd be very cool. I think very neat. Now, as far as season 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen goes, I don't expect that until like 2027 to maybe 2028. Like at the latest, end of 2027, like December, maybe. Because that Shinjuku is long as hell, and the amount of animation you're gonna need on an episode-to-episode basis. There's no downtime in Shinjuku. I mean, besides some like flashbacks here and there, they're like tiny. No. Are you guys excited? Do you guys think that we're gonna get a teaser sooner than later? Allegedly, production started earlier this year, but I highly doubt it. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's my boy Daffy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys, and also, for anybody that's speculating that the Culling games could be a movie, that's just straight up not happening. Like, that's an insane amount of cope. There is no way on God's green earth that the Culling games would be separated into some movies. Like, if they did pull a Demon Slayer, I'll tell you what, man, them MAPPA employees better have something for me coming, because I'm smacking the shit out of everybody in that studio. I'll tell you what.